It will be a Moogie
Slark.
Slark. Ooh, a lot of firsts this game.
I've not seen that in a while.
That is a confidence pick, I feel. I mean, obviously the dart pack can be nice to sort of work around the troll.
Bane, of course, can zone a bit, but Bane and Earth Spirit, these guys want to be moving around the map more, and this is where Slark can take advantage of pressuring that Magnus. Gets a pounce on, guys can rotate in, they can easily get the kills on that Magnus. Did you say Grand Finals?
No, I said upper bracket finals.
Upper bracket.
I might have said grand finals. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, as well as KP getting a little bit ahead of himself, as it looks like First Blood is going to be coming out. Ice picks it up on the mag.
Yeah, that 5-man smoke seems to be working out a lot, actually, in this tournament. I think this is like the 3rd time I've seen, or 4th time I've seen teams actually go for that First Blood. Faith's positioning already. The movement, the small little movements on the map have been really key for this, but already a 1K advantage coming out from Mineski in gold.
Yeah, like you're talking about that Slark, and then also being able to get away with KP being up here. Other thing to watch down bottom, it looks like it is a roll away. They tried to get away with the Magnus, but you're talking about that leash, can't skewer.
Pounce, very good ability this game. But you see Ice, he has pulled ahead of the OD, so he's actually getting a good chunk of farm just using Shockwave down bottom.
Yeah, I guess that's the benefit here. Moogie, though, coming in. Ice, nowhere left to go. He is going to fall. So another kill, and Moogie maybe going to put himself in a position to, well, he pops ulti for that one.
Tower switched on him. They definitely had a little bit of a scare factor coming in.
Yep, rotation in, mid, SC, they are bringing in that Tidehunter, and as soon as that TP starts, they've got to back out. Oh, he's on level 6. No Ravage. They find the arrow. They're going to try and deal some damage to him here. SC trying to run away. They've got the stun, though, and that's going to be a kill onto the OD.
KP had to line up to block that arrow. It was very crucial for him to do that in order to save SCCC.
And now KP might be punished too. The jump forward, leap charge is working.
Oh man.
Mineski.
Nice rotation by Mineski. Some pretty big mistake coming up by Newbee there.
Mineski, a team that's really shown up to play today. Yeah. Putting on a great performance earlier. RP going to connect now onto the Earth Spirit. Kaka looks to be falling here. And, well, Mookie deciding to go in further with no RP available. Not a whole heck of a lot of damage as well. Just going to push back Ice.
And he's setting up. It looks like he wants to go for some type of dive here. He has RP available.
Oh, there's one of the shockwaves. They're waiting for it. KP, of course, at level 6 right now. And the catapult is eventually going to go down, but they have the DD run. There's the jump for the RP onto 2. Moon wants to make this happen. The arrow isn't there, and the Ravage to turn it. Now Kaka can find the follow-up stun. They destroy the Marauder, and probably going to destroy Ice. Paying for his insolence there. They almost got SC, but not quite.
The arrow was off the mark, but it did seem like the Ravage was going to be enough to help them out anyway. They're probably still very comfortable. They can defend tier 1s with the Blink Dagger, of course, but yeah. They don't want to be forcing too much into a Ravage because you can get turned on quite heavily. I'm very happy he didn't go the Dominator though, and he went the Blink this game. Oh, KP?
Witch Doctor ulti comes through. KP's gone. Now the RP connects onto SC. They do get the Nightmare, try to make sure that the KP is going to be able to get off his Ravage at a good timing, and well, the sleep to try and turn it. KP was able to live through that. Now maybe a turnaround. Arrow connects onto SC, but the Ravage comes out. It connects onto 3. The follow-up isn't enough damage. They managed to find the Sanities. Kaka as well. They make it happen. And Mineski fallen. Oh, Ice, the last one left alive, but Newbee played it beautifully.
Second time in this tournament that we've seen Newbee get that scan come out. They always seem to know when teams go for that Roche play.
Now a smoke, and I don't think Newbee has, or rather Mineski has a ward on the map. And Ice. Gonna be found, try to roll. He actually ends up skewering him back. RP used, but the chase is there and they got him caught. Ice is gonna die with RP used.
That's a big pick, and now Roche is at half health, so that is the option that Newbee could go for since it is a bit lower. It does look like they pinged it out. Looks like they want to try to go for it here.
Yeah, and maybe feinting that they're trying to do something in the top lane. You can see right there as well that the Bane is pushing forward. They might not realize that Roche is going down. As they've caught themselves one, jabs, the turnaround, the Witch Doctor ulti, it's doing a lot of damage. Jab's starting to fall. They're trying to turn it out into Faith. Got a ton of heals out of there, and, well, still running. Ninja Boogie in trouble, but does get away with no disables.
Ninja Boogie's putting in work with this Witch Doctor, and they don't get the Roche either, and Moon at the bottom lane with the Marana. He's hitting the tier 3.
It's going to be this way for foreseeable future.
BKB on Troll. That's probably one of the bigger ones. But now that there's an Aegis, it makes it a lot more different, because now the scan
available
again by Newbee. Is it going to clip anybody? Looks like they're gonna go for bottom for the Slark.
Oh, he just used Dark Pack. Can they get into range quickly enough? They want to go for this guy. RP, it connects. It's a lot of damage. Is it enough? The damage, it is going to burst through the Aegis. They need to find it a second time. Arrow goes down. Perfectly timed by Moon, and nothing that Newbee can do.
Damn, that's a ballsy play coming out from Mineski. Just when you have an Aegis already and they're just going, they just beeline it for that type of kill. You see, yeah, you see like Ice is pushing top again. They're just keeping that split push going, both sides. You see SCCC was pushing bottom, trying to get their lanes out in better places so they can try to go for this Roche. That's how important it is.
Oh, mid lane right now, though, there might be something happening as they get into position. They found themselves one. It's a magnetize onto 3, though, and Moogie able to find and kill off Ninja Boogie as they've got the grip from the low ground onto Jabs. He's trying to run away. Troll thinking about going back in. If they group together right now, there's a big chance for an RP. It's only onto 1, though. The Ravage to turn it. They find them. Is there any detection right here? It looks like KP's going to fall. They had more than enough damage with those BKBs. Oh. And they will get the kill. Double for Mushi.
The arrow, the Astral actually maybe getting Moogie killed. Looks like he was trying to run away, but SCCC got a bit concerned, tried to save his buddy there. And they get themselves 2 cores. Those BKBs coming in clutch from Mushi, catching, not getting clipped by that Ravage.
Man.
Faith now.
Oh, no.
Some trouble.
They found themselves another, and the net's going to be there. They've got everything. They've got him caught and killed off.
Jabs dropping items.
Feeling good about himself there.
Yeah, this Troll Warlord is really pulling quite far ahead to the point where it's going to be really hard for Slug to try to man-fight versus this guy.
Yeah, now they're moving in, trying to take down Roshan. OD is in the area, as well as Kaka. They want to try and find a chance for a pick here, but Jabs is in the area too, and they've got him netted. They've got him caught. The sleep is going to be there. Are they in position? Oh, they're going to skewer him together. The arrow comes out. It's beautifully timed. They got the OD caught, and Kaka trying to roll away. He is going to get out, but they get the Aegis.
Mineski on point with these sleep arrows, these like Astro arrows or Aegis respawn arrows. Every single time, Moon has been getting all of them. He is playing phenomenally on this Mirana. Now KP.
KP caught again. It just keeps on coming. They try and turn it. A double stun. They're going to try and walk away in a second. It's a lot of damage mitigation with that anchor smash. The rest of Newbee is TPing in, but they're not in time. And now Mushi looking for blood. He's angry. Trying to chase, but he is going to run into Moogie here. They're starting to bring down Faith. Able to get the brains out the turnaround. Moogie does get the Shadow Dance off, and he does burn through that Aegis. It's a buyback from OD as Jabs, as well as Ninja Boogie, looking for a counter initiation play. They jump with the blink onto Kaka and take him down as well. Moogie caught for the moment. He can't go anywhere. He's starting to fall. He's going to go down. They got the Spirit Vessel onto him as well. The train is rolling over the faces of Newbee. Oh my goodness. You know, it goes back and forth, and then so quickly all this stuff happens. Troll hasn't even been able to spend his gold. He's got 4,200 in the bank on top of Scotty, Sanjin, Yasha, BKB, and Blink. So the Tidehunter back again. Jabs can potentially try and disrupt this one. Going to send in those illusions as well, as looks like Mineski going to back off for the moment, but Mushi thinking about turning this KP. He just got back into the game. They get the Astral off. That's only for the moment. They buy back on Moogie now, and there's the grip. This could be the turn that they're looking for. KP trying to zone them out. Pump faking the Ravage, daring them to come forward as they have found and killed off Mushi.
Slark forced to buy back with very little time left on his respawn.
I think a lot of people would have come into this day just expecting it to be an easy win for Newbee. Spot into the playoffs with Mineski showing their stuff. They are trying to maybe force a buyback or get some type of objective of their own as Newbee is pushing high ground, but now the sleep. They have a buyback. They've got an RP if they want to use it. The skewer back in. They get it on a 3. It's beautifully played. The Ravage to try and turn it, but BKBs are there. There's no answer in the world that's going to stop it from that. They are doing a lot with Moogie off to the side, and they managed to take down one with the Eclipse. They don't even force the buyback yet from Mushi. They are all fallen. They might actually be able to get this happening, though. Ice still alive. Tried to kill off that OD. He is going to end up living through that one as KP being ran down. Doesn't quite go down yet, though, as Moogie trying to make it happen. It looked beautiful. It wasn't great enough, though, I think.
With Hurricane Fight with BKB now, he is quite online.
AP again in the river, a little bit away from his team. The rest of Mineski is up there on the high ground looking at him. And they are going to again pull him back in, trying to bring down KP. He doesn't want to blow that Ravage for nothing as Mushi chasing further forward. The Force Staff trying to take him down. A good Astral from SC. Off on the other side of the fight. Slark is trying to go to work. Able to take down Jazz. Almost, but no, they get the sleep off. And now it's going to be regen. Back up to full. If they want to go for this, they can. It's a sleep onto all of them. The RP on the 3, taking him down. Moogie does get off that Shadow Dance, though. He's able to walk away, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Look at Ninja Boogie over there. He's just dancing away. They skewer away Moogie. They've got him caught maybe for the moment, almost there, slowed down and almost killed off as Mushi is chasing, and Moogie not quite dying. He's just barely able to walk away. The Ravage to save a life, but that does not feel great.
Not the ideal Ravage at all. That's a buyback force from KP just to save his Slark.
A quiet hero in all this. Ninja Boogie keeps on getting those like full duration ultimates off.
Full duration ultis. The casks are bouncing between everybody too. He's shifted away from just being Maul Magic.
Yeah. Faith needs to get back home here as Mineski are not playing around and pushing for this high ground. DD Troll Warlord KP able to get one. They skewer back Faith. Got him caught. Got him killed. Unstoppable for Moon. And the barracks are falling. That's going to be a dead Bane for 66 seconds.
No Ravage online either.
Now that Moogie is going to need to do something special here, and maybe it starts with a catch on a Ninja Boogie. They do have vision of him there, and the stun onto one. Moogie thinking about going. They got that Witch Doctor caught for the moment, but the turnaround could come from Ice 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 if he manages to find a good skewer back onto several different heroes. But wow, my God, look at that damage on a KP. Didn't stand a chance. They RP cancel it there. And Ice Ice Ice.
SCCC used his BKB.
Wow. So next time that RP comes around, was that baited out? My goodness. Mushi dodges the stun, the sleep is there, and there's where they're pinging it. They know where they want to go. Ice just walking slowly forward. They got him caught. SC is dead. Newbee is gone, and GG is called.
They didn't even use the RP there at the end. He ended up using not just like the one hero when everyone was dead, but whoa. Mineski, their decision making, those sleep arrow plays, absolutely on point. That was really impressive showing coming out for them. When it looked like Newbee, right after they got the Aegis, it looked like they were in a pretty comfortable spot.
Sure. Mineski, they're good with Viper. They're jolly Viper pickers.
It's a decent Viper game, actually.
Well, they go for the puck instead.
Okie dokie.
All right, Owen.
This is going to be an interesting one.
If he can actually get very farmed on this Leshrac, I think Mineski could have a lot of trouble here because they're relying on this PL to be absolutely enormous. He is a single core PL, which can be really, really tough.
Yeah, particularly when, oh, we got to hold on to that thought. SCCC runs into Mineski.
The first bloods.
This keeps on happening.
Yeah, the 4-man, 5-man smokes. In this, for Mineski, it's a bit different because it's Moon. It's like his most played hero. The same thing with that Murana. We've seen what he can do when he can play those comfort heroes.
Well, Jabs in the meantime is going to come and try and take this one away. God, Kaka, Sand King. This is a revelation here, which we've known about for a while. And Jabs going to be found, going to be burrow struck, not even using the mana. Kaka knows what he needs to do.
Yeah.
And this is something too, you know, you saw that there was that disruptor that was sitting mid. Usually that would be punished because you would end up having, like, you know, the Timber Saw 1v1, but they were able to force it back, and now KP going to be ran down as well. They're going to take that kill to the bank. Mineski, 2-1 start. Jabs in the meantime is going to be able to soak up some of that experience as well. Already up to level 2 with that one. And still hanging out in that area. It's going to be a second round of Firestorms, and Jabs might decide to come in and see if he can steal away some of those creeps. Also, Ninja Boogie there. The creep did die, so it's not going to be a bounce back as they're bringing in other heroes. Kaka is not going to be able to save his life, but they might be able to take down Jabs in turn as he does not have another roll for another second. The damage, it's almost there. The roll away, he does get out.
The auto attack, oh, he gets a salve off too. He's fine.
It's been a story of these 4-position players making things happen around the map.
Yeah.
And, you know, you talked about the danger of Moogie getting a lot of farm here. What are we expecting to see from this Leshrac? Not a hero that we see in the safe lane all that often as KP sidesteps that one.
Just the pulling of the lane. KP is probably going to pay with his life here to this Maledict, though.
Firestorm, down bottom. Ice dies as well to Moogie. And, well, KP does have stick charges, but not going to use them. I think, yeah, he's going to queue it up. I was going to say, like, Bloodstone and then into just armor, just that standard. It's back. They are going to be able to dodge that Split Earth, and as I say, still taking this damage.
Uh-oh, Puck's coming down.
They're thinking about it.
Cancels.
Oh, probably a good decision there. He doesn't want to leave the lane for the SF to push.
Yeah, not level 6 either. AP jukes out the roll. Still at risk of dying here. Guys the one charges, but
Keeps on just getting ran at there, in spite of the raindrops and the wand, as Moogie finds the kill down bottom on Ice. And this is a real problem. They got a creep wave, they got a catapult. This is a dead tower.
They're both offlaners are truly suffering.
At 6.5 minutes, Moogie has 50 last hits.
Yep. Full free lane. Don't think he's missed a single creep. Mid lane.
SC caught again. They've got the cask bouncing. The damage is there. The DD as well for Moon as SC wants to find a kill. Does get one before he leaves, but, well, Kaka maybe going to be able to end up getting out. Doesn't look like it. Ninja Boogie dominating streak right now.
Ninja Boogie is playing so well on this Witch Doctor in the last game, in this game as well. He's just getting those angles. Like,
to wait for his creep wave first, of course.
They have to give KP a lane. I think that's the biggest thing. SF has to like jungle, or KP has to get bottom lane because he's still only level 4. And again, man. Ninja Boogie and Moon.
Over and over, the coconuts, they're going to bounce back another time, another kill. Moon finds it,
man.
And they just don't have an answer at all.
That's pretty much what it is. Moogie is the key hero for this game, though, to deal with that PL.
Okay. And I guess Kaka's sort of becoming into the offlane role. He's level 4. As they roll in, they want to find one. They didn't connect onto Moogie, though. The Chakram goes out, a lot of damage. They're able to catch him there with the stun. Moogie, if he can manage to get away, it's not going to happen. Ice gets the kill.
That's a huge one, yeah. He gets level 6 from that on the Timber.
Another silence comes out. He's going back in for another round. Faith wants to go, and he does get the Thunder Strike off. And they're going to pull him back in another time as they find that kill. SC showing up. They find Ninja Boogie, and Newbee striking back in a big way.
Yep. They claim themselves a tower as well before that. But it does give a good chunk of space to Mushi in that bottom lane, who claims the tower himself. Can Moogie make the core last strike happen? It's been quite a while. Last person I saw do it with was maybe on LGD.
Right. Oh, Moon.
Boogie trying to find the option here. He does collect with the Maledict as well, but might be a little bit too far.
Oh, if they knew about that, I'd have been able to get it. As off to the other side, SF is here as well. Kaka moving into position. They see Moon, Burrow. No, almost there. Oh, nicely played. They pull him back in, and the silence. Moon's still walking away from them for the moment. Dreamcoil on to 4. He will dodge it, Moon. I mean, C-Pucks are good, but there's 4 heroes from Newbee. Well, Ice is going to force back KP. These bullied offlaners only gain time to go up against each other. As Mineski are going to pressure this tower. There's TPs again coming in. They glimpse back the puck. They have the silence. He is gonzo.
They knew the orb was still on cooldown. Kaka was pinging him, knowing that he nuked the wave with it.
Yeah. Always
something you have to be careful of when you're playing versus like the disruptors or clockworks when you're playing puck. Always watch when you use your orb. A ridiculous ability versus Roche. Look at how fast it's getting brought down.
I guess that they also have Presence of the Dark Lord going with all the Diabolic Edict, but they pick it up and throw it onto Moogie.
And that's a great way to keep your Bloodstone charges. Have 2 lives.
Interesting.
Very rare to see that.
I guess it's sort of becoming that indomitable force with their right clicks. As Moon found yet again. They got themselves the Disruptor. He's fallen. They do get that kill. Moogie is kind of alone. They have a ward on him. Yeah, the rest of them show up now, and Newbee sort of following around as Kaka brought down to about half HP. They get the stun. They have a silence now onto the Lesh as well. Dreamcoil onto 2.
Mineski's got to get out.
Scary stuff. KP TP's in, the root onto 2. They try and bring him down. Look at the damage onto KP. He didn't know what hit him.
They were disengaging. They're like, oh, look, a kill. The Requiem, you can't doppel. You doppel one of them, the following Requiem kind of hits you. That's not going to be the option this time around, though. He wants to be more of that right clicker because he's the only actual right clicker on his team. The rest of it is all spell damage. He wants to have that mixed damage at least. Mushi.
Kaka looking for it. They break the trees, realize he's off to the right. They get the vision. Do they find the burrow? He's off to the side and trying to micro the illusion. They do manage to get it. Oh, he tried to bait him out, but didn't end up working in.
Big kill. It could transition into a tower here too, with that edict.
In the meantime, they're going to smoke together, try and move towards mid, it looks like.
Kaka's got that blink. KP started to acquire some levels, level 9.
Hey.
He's at 4,300 net worth. He's catching up to Ice.
Static Storm down again, Epicenter on top, and they do take down Moon.
Wards win you games right there. That was just because of that ward they had on the high ground there. The instant stun into the instant disruptor puck.
Well, Newbee in a pretty commanding position, and it's sort of different from the Tidehunter, but it's still the same theory where they have this like big tanky guy walking in front, and now they pull back in. Ice, Ice, Ice. Gonna be able to find the stun, a lot of damage onto him. Can they find that kill? They have a Maledict onto 2 as well, and he is gonna drop a dominating streak for Mugi. Cask, more damage coming out. That's Shadow Fiend brought down fairly low, the Maledict, and now the Witch Doctor ulti again, Ninja Boogie. And with the Magnetize, it's bringing him low, but it looks like Mugi is going to live through it. And then I'll take the Uber back home.
A half item on a PL, that never feels good.
Yeah. Well, and if Shadow Fiend keeps getting into some right-click damage, then it might not even matter. It can just sort of burst through him regardless after you deal with the illusions as well. They find themselves a nice little pickup here, but the Static Storm, it's on to 2. This could be the turnaround that they need. Look at the damage coming from Mugi. Mushi's going to drop here if he doesn't manage to get out, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Mugi picking up the slack.
Mugi and Faith. Faith's Disruptor. Yeah. Look, this guy is everywhere on this hero. You got me, but I got you.
That's one of those moments in the pubs where you just question mark. Careful, I'll get you gone for 6 months.
That'll get you gone for 6 months now. You have to be careful.
Ice, Ice, Ice. Trying to run away again.
He's got to dodge the stun.
Oh, it doesn't happen. He still might be able to. Oh, God. In the middle of the Timber Chain away, they get him. Crowd starting to feel alive after this one.
Mineski. 8K gold advantage at 20 minutes. That's quite a lot already. KP's already caught up. He's got the items that he needs. He's got the pipe, the most important one. His team ready to keep forcing these towers, knock at the front door of Mineski.
Now Moon gonna try and clear through these.
He's gotta watch out. Faith is in position there.
They get him pulled back in. They do still have the turnaround though with the Earth Spirit. They find the Magnetize on 3, but SC pops off that ulti as well. They're able to take down 1. That's the Witch Doctor gone. The buyback from the Timber side. They want to get into this one. The Dark Rift is going. They might be able to bring down SC. Can he TP out of there in time? It's going to happen. They get away with everybody. Kaka is just epicentering, happy about it.
He's like, oh God, never mind.
Don't want to go in. But 20 minutes in, they don't get a single kill.
And they force the buyback from Timbersaw. And during the whole meanwhile, Leshrac is pushing up top. It's a good amount of gold up there.
Well played is the spam from KP.
Newbee is very happy with everything that's going on here. Look at this Leshrac. He's got Boots of Travel now, Yules as well, with the movement speed talent.
They find another Moon. Nowhere left to go. They get him. And over again, Newbee are making this happen.
This double stun combo. Look at this guy, 505 movement speed on Leshrac because of the build. Newbee gonna be aware of this one. Pings are coming out. Mugi knows it's happening. He's there.
All right, this could be big. They gotta watch for it.
He's got BKB on Lesh too. He's pretty immortal versus this lineup right now.
Not a lot of physical damage. They get the root onto 2, trying to find the stun. They run in with jabs as well. KP taking a lot of damage, but Mugi, the disco pony, is dancing away here on the low ground, starting to tear them up. Bucci is dropping. No illusions at all to speak of. His Ice is gonna get ran down. SCCC does drop, but Mugi is gonna be able to turn back around again onto Ice with that glimpse back in. Moon trying to deal the damage that he can. A double kill, godlike for Mugi. And the chase continues. They get another burrow strike. The rollout is not going to be there. They hit the timing on the stun for the puck. Triple kill as well. And Ice just trying to get out of there. Excuse me, jabs. He's going to fall. Ultra kill for Mugi.
Mugi's playing super well on this Leshrac here. The damage he did in that team fight was spectacular.
So now 27 Bloodstone charges, level 20 as well, and the tier 3 tower is starting to drop. No buybacks. This one's gone.
And yeah, that's going to be a Rex taken out. They're even diving, looking for more kills. They close the gap. Ninja Boogie not going to survive this time.
Let's see if they can count to 32 on the kills with the Bloodstone charge. Right now with only 2 heroes left back up, the racks are falling. They got to do something. Silence onto 2. They try and jump forward. Mushi's starting to burn through Kaka, but the Burrow Strike comes through. They do manage to kill him there with the Timber Saw. These heroes nigh immortal, though, as Mugi chasing down Mushi. The BKB, it's going to wear off soon. A nice Stream Coil onto 3 as well, and now they got the BKB of their own. But at the end of the day, this glimpse might be too much. They end up going for the Doppelganger away. That keeps them alive for now, and the puck also gets out of there.
Reset now on Newbee. They're just going to go all to the Shrine with this Uberlord. And other than that, they're all spell damage. So as Triple C has the BKB finished up as well. They have Glimmer, they have Pipe, they have Mech. They have a lot of ways to mitigate the damage. And now they get themselves that Roche.
On like Mineski, I'm sure that they knew that that was happening, but there's just no way to come and contest right now at all. And in fact, brazenly walking into their jungle, daring anybody to fight him. And, well, Mushi's going to get caught. The split earth connects. He's going to try and run away, starting to slow down to about a third HP. He's stuck on the hill. Oh, give this guy a break. It's not happening.
Look how fast he can bring him down, though. If he lands any of those stun connections...
Well, Mineski looking for any type of an answer. I think that's
just my... Oh, actually, backdoor kicks back in. Okay.
All right.
Slows it down a bit.
Oh, and look, Puck is going to be able to go for the creep cut as well. They're actually almost able to break through that backdoor right now.
Oh, Newbee's going to be sad.
Yeah, this is really nice. Look at all the creep waves right now. The Puck is keeping them in this game. Down bottom, they got ice.
Oh, there's a glyph. They're going to have to go back and reset the lanes now. Little physical damage that Mineski does have. And this Lash is absolutely tremendous, as we said. Mugi playing spectacular this game. 14-1-8.
This has been a day in the tournament so far of a lot of comebacks, but it would take a pretty big miracle to make it happen in this one. The burrow strike through. Ice caught again. A nice kick away to keep his buddy alive, but Jabs will pay the price for that one. It's a magnetize onto several. Mushi there as well. They don't break the coil. Instead, just going to pop that and run further forward. Healing is going out as well. They drop down a static storm. Doesn't really do all that much. Kaka gets a stun onto 2, though. The follow-up is going to be there. Look at the damage. The split earth is there. Mushi trying to run away. As BKB is out, there's not a lot of physical damage, but they might have enough to kill these guys off. Diving into the base. They get the silence before the epicenter comes out, and Newbee just fountain farming right now.
No, I don't think so either. Mineski's just going to close this one out, probably wait till see what they can talk about for the next game, because it's impossible for them to defend this one versus Aegis in this 32 charge Bloodstone Leshrac, 58.5 mana per second.
Yeah, that's a fair amount there as well, as they get the stun, finally connecting. Mugi silencing the haters here as he takes them all down. The damage is insane. The buybacks there from the PL. They have a Witch Doctor ultimate off to the side on top of it all, but it's not going to really matter as Mugi finds the finish.
Stun.
Another two-man stun, a triple kill for SC. He's pretty good at taking those away, and GG is called.
Yeah, that was not only a great Leshrac pick, but a great display by Mugi, getting multi-hero stuns, him and Kaka running around the map, getting the perfect disables, getting off on those team fights, and Faith, of course, abusing that disruptor, getting those clutch static storm.
Do you want something with a diffusal blade specifically? No, they go for the void.
The void returns.
Oh, you should have known it. You should have known.
Sure, you mitigate the Tiny's damage, but Tiny does so much that he actually kind of brings the Tidehunter down quite nicely with all that burst damage from his spells, and you get that bonus from your tree, of course.
Oh, and stun there from Kaka. Ice, ice, ice. Still flirting with danger as Jab looking for the stun.
Kaka.
Able to find it. They're going to be able to get a couple more right clicks. And first blood drawn by Jabs. A little yell from the crowd. Meanwhile, Mugi also in some trouble. They try to bring that ice, ice, ice. Outplay with the Fairy Fire, trying to take him down, and they are going to be able to get the kill.
They did not expect that Gush level up there to turn around and get that kill there. Oh, man. But both offlaners, they're doing kind of the similar thing. They're pressuring. However, we look at the Void's last hits. 10 on Mushi, while several more on the opposite side on the Tiny. SCCC looks to be pretty dead here.
Yeah.
Kills the regen.
Deny. A little bit of spite always feels good there, but Kaka
is making all the right moves right now.
I'm going to put a little bit more punish here onto him. He had that, I think, sprint enabled as well, so he took a little bit of extra damage. I'm not sure. And maybe Jabs can be able to find him again. Does have stick charges, the stun off cooldown. Nice stun from Kaka, though. He'll be now just drawing a creep wave towards him. Needs to head back towards the mid since Faith is here. And should be able to walk away after the fact. Well, okay, he's going to take a couple more hits from Faith first. Jaboogie moves in. The first time not playing as Witch Doctor. Still making his presence felt, though. The sleep is going to be there. The burrow strike to follow. The damage is out. Man is dead.
Nice rotations from the supports this game. Mugi top.
Another catch there. KP's down.
All right, ice, yeah.
Oh, excuse me, yeah.
I got you.
Oh, and there she is. They're looking in the jungle. Spot him out right by the shrine. This is like the worst possible place to go after SC.
They can kill mid and take a tower. That's probably the big goal. They might not have to use... Oh, but the Deuce is actually coming in.
This is a big moment. Faith is there as well, though. They're locking forward. The Chrono's available, thinking about dropping it. They're waiting for the Grave as well. They are going to end up using it. Faith is still within range, but this is still going to be Deuce going down. He can't get the Grave off, and so Mineski find the kill on the Deuce who they wanted, and KP pops his ulti. Jabs goes up to the high ground. They're going to jump away from this. If they can catch Mushi, maybe it's going to be worth it, but they've already lost a lot. Exorcism going out. Mushi jumps away. Still walking, and they get the lift up. The rest of them chasing.
Can they close the gap with everybody? Here comes the Tiny. Here comes Starladder. They should have enough chain stun to bring down Mushi.
Well played there to take down that Faceless Void.
And they defend their tier 1 tower versus the first Exorcism usage. But Deuce did die, so.
This pressure is coming, farming out the rest of the jungle at the same time.
Mineski's doing a good job of warding. You see them, they were actually watching both Ancients. One just got dewarded, though. The one that has the big Ancient stack. Newbee was able to take that one out.
Another sleep here. Over by the shrine, a scary place to fight as Moon is forward, but they get the kill nonetheless. Just a lot of damage coming out from those guys, and
yeah,
Newbee keep on losing heroes here and there.
Mineski wants to take this Ancient stack.
Oh, this is big, and look at the damage coming out. They actually almost took out all of those Prowlers right at the start, and they're gone.
Well, this is going to be sad.
Oh, they thought about it. KP there, he pops the ulti. Mushi does have a Chrono here if he wants to use it to try and make sure the rest of his team can get away. That physical damage onto the Death Prophet, really hard to deal with, and they are going to Chrono to try and secure the escape, but the problem is Moon is still dropping in spite of that, and running away yet again. They're making their way out, the silence a little bit off the mark, and there's the blink. KP gets the kill as they're trying to chase for more. The toss forward, Ninja Boogie, caught for the moment, crushed and killed.
Well played, they say. Mineski got the whole stack, but whenever Brewmaster split is up, Newbee is trying to take the engagements.
Sort of, you know, try and put a finish on it, and it's starting to feel a little bit like Newbee is getting all their items that they need to take fights.
Yeah.
I guess likewise. Well, Avatos, nice catch there. Almost get him. Heal bomb. Faith gets the kill.
This is the fear of the Tiny. Mineski, though, in position. They're looking to take a fight. They've got Exorcism. Ninja Boogie.
Eyes on him, sleep onto one. They've got the grip. Faith ends up popping out that weave, but they might be able to get a second here. Ravage connects onto two. Kaka's also caught, but they do have a Faith in the area that can maybe help them out. They're going to be able to get out of there anyways. But they do get the Tiny kill.
Still quite strong at taking those engagements.
Is Solar Crest the normal build nowadays on Death Prophet?
When you're playing versus Starladder and Dazzle, I think it's pretty strong, yeah. Okay. We saw, for the most part, he should be able to burst like anybody. He's going to have some chain follow-up stuns, too, from his team.
All right.
And Kaka sprinting through that river very quickly.
Moving up top, Tidehunter alone, four heroes converging.
Very far up. He should get brought down quite easily here.
I mean, he has Ravage if he wants to pop it. Gonna try and TP, but there's gonna be the toss. Boom. And he did not live for long, my goodness.
Yeah. Minus armor still pretty good versus Tide. Tidehunter respawning soon. They've got Death Prophet ulti up in 14 thanks to that glorious arcane rune that they picked up outside the pit. This might catch Newbee off guard.
They also have buyback on Tide if they wanted to force the fight earlier. It seems like that'd be a really risky move, but fighting around this tier 1 tower maybe. Be there, walking forward, Burrow Strike, that's the reveal of it from Jabs. They find KP, they're going to be able to get the Nightmare. This is still before Ravage is there, and they just got the Echo Saber turned over as well. They Chrono, able to catch onto two actually, a nice play, and they're also able to get the vision there, Epicenter. It's not going to hit on anybody, but a great fight for Mineski.
Yeah, they saved. I'm sure you get Agi, but not that straight boost in attack speed.
Smoke up, you talked about it. These abilities are on cooldown. Solar Crest done for the Death Prophet. Now they're going to spot some heroes across the road. Oh, they end up missing the stun. They managed to find the sleep as well. It's about as good as a death you can take, as you expended a lot of spells for it, but Mineski need to back up now.
Yeah, whoops.
Affirmative. They're still chasing.
The
scary moments.
Weave is starting to build up on the Tidehunter here.
They have that amplified damage as well. Corrosive Haze, excuse me, and they also have a Ravage available if they want to try and turn this one. A scary one indeed. They find a catch there. That's going to be Kaka dead. But they've already popped the Bruce Split as well, and now the Faceless Void trying to get away with the rest of his team, but the Death Prophet left behind. They're going to pop the ulti as well from that Medusa. The runaway, trying to turn not into a stone form. 17 stick charges, not enough to keep her alive. But the epicenter turnaround, is that really the fight that you want to take? It's underneath the sentry ward. She's coming back in. Possibly a chance, possibly a way. They're starting to bring down that Dusa. SCCC, they find the Chrono onto 3 right on the edge. But do they have enough damage to bring her down throughout the duration of this? I don't know. Faith gets off the grave. SC still walking away. They get the kill onto Dazzle and still chasing for this kill onto SC. This is going to be enough right there as they find the finish, and Dusa going to drop. A great fight for Mineski.
Yeah, the Exorcism came up right at the end there with the Chrono. Both cooldowns, both coming up right at the ideal moment. Ping the high ground near his Ancient. So it does seem like he knows something is up here. Maybe expecting Mineski to do this play with their ultis being coming back up.
I mean, Newbee have vision in this area. They feel like they're safe, but now they spot SCC completely left alone. They're not quite able to get there. Epicenter does connect. It's not quite enough. Stone Gaze, as you said, is the turn. Kaka gets a crush onto 2, and now they need to back out. KP gets his ulti off as well. They're turning onto Mookie, trying to kill him off. The Ravage connects onto all 5 heroes, but they were able to get that Bruce split off nonetheless. Another stun. Sand King's done, and that's going to be Bane gone also. Everybody falling from Mineski. Tidehunter just trying to waltz away from all of this. They got the kill on the Tiny, but they might lose almost everybody else as they chase down Ice and kill him off.
That was SCCC getting that force into that. As soon as he gets Stone Gaze off, Mineski's in a heap of trouble. And we saw them. They tried to disengage, but everybody else from Newbee was already in position.
Heads up awareness again from Newbee.
Yeah, Newbee's really reading the map quite well this game.
I mean, we were talking about Mineski making the right moves previously. They're doing it this time as Faith.
Yeah.
In the mid lane, Invis, he's going to spot out a couple heroes, and the Sentry. All right, they drop it. They're just going to grip him, and Kaka, they Ravage for this?
Ravage for him.
Okay, well, they're going to probably be able to find 2 here. Not bad at all, as the Burrow Strike's going to come through, showing off the strength of that Bane.
They could maybe transition into a Roche. They've got level 18 on the Death Prophet.
All right. And style there, and Mineski taking down Roshan. It is still a lot of damage onto that tier 3 tower bottom because they are just being free to do whatever they want, but they need to be careful about the Sand King coming and breaking blinks as
at 28 minutes, assuming he's getting closer and closer to that Eye of Scotty, which is going to make him very difficult to bring down unless they can isolate him.
Well, and as you said, the Maelstrom build, it's going to give them a lot more of that farming potential as well, as Mushi trying to chase, finding Kaka. There is a Dazzle nearby, but if you show your face, you might just be brought down there. They find him with the bash, still chasing. Ice trying to run. They get another hit. Crypt Swarm, still hard to chase this guy down as Ice is running forward. Does not want to have to blow the Ravage there if they don't need to, and well, Eul Scepter, and that should be about Cartons.
Took them a while though to get the kill.
Sand King, he's coming. Wants to find it. Burrow Force, they're able to catch him. Really hard to get this kill though. They're trying to slow him down, but SC just walking away. He's slowed down now and does manage to get off his ultimate. Can they chase this any further forward? They get the stun onto the Tidehunter. He did have Chronosphere there. They're taking it all away. KP brings himself in and trying to make this work, but the Ravage comes out as well. They've got him isolated. Fiend's Grip, 3 ultimates used, but the Grave is there. They're trying to isolate the rest of the heroes from them as SC is eventually going to fall, and Mineski surging forward. They find Faith and they kill him off too.
Mineski making these very clutch movements there. Getting the catch on that Dusa is...
they pop that Exorcism, clearing through the creep wave now and moving forward. How did Newbee respond to this? Still 50 seconds with no Dusa.
This could just be a Rax if he doesn't want to buy back. Bruce Split is available. They might go for the initiation into the buyback.
Scary stuff. There's the Avatos. They're buying back immediately. Now trying to run forward. They still could get the tier 3 tower with the last little bit of Ghosts. The chase is forward. Moon trying to run away. It's still a lot of damage done on these guys. A good silence as well. So Kaka can't chase forward with the stun. He finally gets it there onto the Tide, but all these ultimates have been used, and it's going to be wearing off soon with the Exorcism as well, as they've got the lifted up Death Prophet running forward. They find themselves another Q. Mushi is dead, and now they've also got that DP under control. Try to take down Kaka, but that's going to be the Aegis, and the rest of them just need to retreat. Round 2 does not last long.
No, definitely not. That is a buyback forced, so that is what Mineski was trying to do. They probably didn't want to lose so much off of it, but it was a great initiation from Newbee, and using that timing, they initiate and instantly buy back at the same time.
Refresher. Oh!
He's got it fully finished up, huh? He's limited on mana, so he does bring out a Mango to try to help for that, to have that double Ravage. Still lacking a bit.
Oh, they're all there. But wait, Chrono is not there. They're not there with the Chrono. Oh my god, there's a Ravage. Second Ravage coming out in a second. Do they manage to hit it? He actually holds on to it for the moment. He didn't have enough mana left over, but they still find a great Chronosphere there, and Faith is going to try and keep the rest of them alive if they can manage to get the Grave off. Nobody is really focusing that guy. SC is able to walk away from them, but there's going to be the Manta style trading all that mana. Second Ravage comes out. They connect onto everybody. They are still trying to bring down this DP completely alone. A great stun coming through from Kaka, and Tiny starting to fall. They get the toss onto that Tide. He's going to die, and now Moon also going to fall as he does get ran down. Kaka gets the kill. It's still 3 dead from Newbee, and Mushi still left alive. KP beats him really hard in the face, and now trying to man up against Mushi. Might be able to find the kill. They get the air damage as well. They're trying to chase. They're going to have another blink up in 1 second. Chase, Crutch, Manta dodge. Mushi, get out of there. He's trying to run. They've also got another chase here in a second. If they want to make this happen, time dilation out. They have stick charges. They're still chasing.
They want this kill so bad.
Mushi just trying to run desperately. They've got Radiant Spur going ever so slow, but he's continuing to jump.
Just to regen it, so now he does have enough to get that double Ravage out.
Speaking of double Ravage, it's time to party, moving into the pit. It's falling, they get the Aegis, but they maybe are going to be able to find a follow-up here. Do they decide to go in spite of that Aegis? It looks like the answer is no. Too scary. Brought out to him, that inventory spot, backpack, and they are getting ready to push down this bottom lane. Newbee hoping to make something happen here as they weave up as 5. Spirit Siphon working. KP pops the ultimate. They lift up there as well with the Yule Scepter trying to walk away, and well, the Glyph is used as well, and now they've got the secondary lift up. Kaka able to get the stun. Ravage on to 3, still chasing. It's a lot of mana gone from SC. They're going to back out. They want to try and save that Chronosphere if they can. They don't have mana right now from the Tide Hunter. They're not going to be able to get the second one to counterplay. A good Yule Scepter to keep him alive for the moment. Gain the regen from that as well, but it's not enough. They take him down. Does have buyback. They're going to use it. Now chasing for more. Mushi trying to walk away from them, but SC is just doing so much damage throughout this. They're out of mana, and on the other side, they're also going to lose jabs. Mineski, they're down the 2 supports. They don't have the disable they need.
KP still has ulti available again now because of that refresher shard.
Oh god.
He's still with the Aegis. I believe they still have the cheese as well, ready to expend it.
Exorcism pop. The second Ravage comes out. They're turning now onto this Medusa. All they want to do is cave now. They get the split off. The turn comes. They're starting to burn through Mineski as they end up buying back on that Void, trying to take down yet another. The Death Prophet falls. Newbee happy as clams as they start to march forward for the tier 4s and Tide Hunter's life. Double kill. Mushi the only one left, and they might just turn now onto the tier 4 towers. Stick a fork in it, they're done.
That's it, yeah. They kill him during the exorcism so quickly. SCCC buys a Desolator. They're even trying to combo and take down Mushi. Will be able to survive.
It down, tries to get the time walk off, but honestly, at this point, it's buildings that matter most. Desodusa and GG is called as Newbee are going to be in it. They popped the Chronosphere, but this one's already over.
This looked like it could have gone either way at one point, but Dusa did get too strong, and then being able to just take that Roche, they snuck it so quickly. That's the power that Starladder gives you.